Let me recap what I just said. Right now, I am trying to continue on the story. Just met up with Thancred and Memphilia. Now we're trying to meet up with Yorianje and doing some fairy task. They wanted me to do some flowers right here, so that's why I'm doing some flowers. And I think there's more tasks that they want me to do, but let's see. Well, here's one over here. I'm probably going to try to tackle on more than one at a time, just so I can get these done so much faster. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Hungers for your assistance. I'm so hungry I may faint. Fruit. A little fruit will let me alright. Set me alright. Will you go and fetch some for me? I guess, sure. Just outside the village you'll find a hill lock. Two great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up some sweet, succulent burdens. Alright, well, let's go get some of those then. Alphino and Alizea right here. What are they doing? Oh, they're talking to the fairy. So I'm supposed to bring them a plank of wood that has no wood grain. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not going to be getting good. I was asked to retrieve a garland from a tree branch. The wind blew it there. The pixie claimed, questionable premise aside, the dragoon's jump would have been useful for this task. You're always thinking about Estinian, Alphino. He's always thinking about Estinian. Oh, I should pick that up. Okay. Oh, Memphilia. If the pixies offer to take you somewhere, take them up on it if you Okay, that's the very first thing Yurianji took. Okay. Please. Oh, yes. I was like, please, Thancred, say we're gonna meet Yurianji soon. Please. Yes. Unto the truth. Thancred looks just like you feel. Well, I'm ready. That's how I feel. My bad. How goes it, Sam? Oh, well, I got everything done and I'm ready to go. So a mix of manial tasks and pranks. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, this pretty much sums up my experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Yeah. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. I agree. Yurianji once told me a story about the pixies. They are born from the souls of those who died as children, or so is believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains, imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play and keeping helpless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a cord that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as spirits and arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that compose the flesh. However, it may be helped together and bound to the corporal realm either by the will of its own or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. Okay. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you become that which you fear most, brother, dearest. However, the pixies may have come into being if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied. They will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures, but where to begin? It seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. In the course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Not during my chores, perhaps. I don't well, I can't remember, but I'm just gonna say this one. What? You knew a pixie from before? Oh, yeah, Faye knew. That's my pixie that's been helping me. Not only are you acquainted, but you enter into a pact? You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay, then summon us to Faye Yule, if you please. Yeah, that's my pixie that I met in the very beginning. With the chat mode and say, use the keyboard or the software keyboard to enter Faye Yule to summon your pixie's friend at the designated location. Okay, I got a question. Is that L a L or an I? Thank goodness. Gosh, dude, it always has to be exactly how they want it. Okay.
I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting.
Really?
But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing he is. Cold and cruel and heartless.
I'm sorry, I've been busy trying to save, you know, your world. Just saying.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Alright, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
That's goofy.
But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you.
Oh, yeah?
Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Cool. Thank you. Don't make me have to call out any fairies ever again. Or anything ever again.
Well. If it doesn't feel the mold feel, it's been too long.
Oh, yeah?
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever! Oh, not even a bit! But what about the others? Surely we can keep them?
No.
No, you can't keep them either! They're for my amusement and mine alone!
Hmm?
And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of his bag all over your precious village.
All my stuff?
Hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible unmentionable things. How would you like that?
Wait, I just thought about it. I called you not too long ago for my retainers and all that. Several times, too. You know, whatever.
Alright. Would you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Uri on Jim?
No. We're all going together.
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise to play next time.
Oh, boy.
It seems we won't be joining you.
No, I want you guys to come with us.
We'll reveal the hidden verdict to you at once.
Oh, they just blew up. Oh, and the fog's going away. Wow. This place just gotten 10 times more beautiful. So the fog was their doing. I thought it was
True Ilmeg.
I thought it was probably like the Light Warden doing all that, but it was them doing the fog, and man, this is beautiful.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Let's go.
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Alright, man, calm it down. I see why you're all fiery hot over there. I can make you even more further use if you become my minion. Just saying. Yeah, and don't make me have to do that again. Alphino, what's up, man? Worry not, we shall be fine. Go on and find Urianger. Send Urianger my regards and tell him to live somewhere less annoying next time. I 100% agree. Fei Yule certainly has a way with the other pixies. Oh yeah, definitely. For Alphino and Alize's sakes, let's be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they had been made to play one game too many. Yeah, don't want them to turn into those little leaf people is what they called it. Now the place we seek is the abandoned manor of the nobleman and scholar. The Booksman's Shelves is called after a fellow's vast collection of tomes. An agreeable habitat for our friend, I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. Well, let's do this. It's been quite a while. I hope Urianger is well. And here we are at long last. I give you Urianger's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home. I feel like we could have found a place if we just, like, kept going in the fog, but it's fine. This music, of course.
Urianger, are you in? Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends his way. The Exarch did send word that thou would seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon. Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Yeah. And it's been a long time since I actually got to see your face. Heavensward? Which was a long time ago. Good to see you, man. You're looking good.
Run along, Minfilia. We'll meet you outside.
Why?
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
What's that? Money? Or something else?
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already.
Almost all of them. And we ran into Alphino, Alize, but we have not found your Stola yet.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
Okay.
There I saw the combined
Oh,
forces
yeah.
of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald.
That was the end of Stormblood.
So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then yalm by yalm, and malm by malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile: Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning.
Oh, wow. It happened there, too?
Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds.
Oh, that's
none
Gridania.
was spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel.
Dang. So it's like a plague or something, or a virus.
Nor did the land itself escape unscathed. For spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist, and those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Oh, no. So he's seen everyone's death if we were not to succeed.
were no more. For the weapon spared not one, not even thee. An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency. Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
It looks like the elements. I mean, that's what I'm gathering right now. But it also kind of looks like... I don't know. All I see is elements with those. The chart of the elements, yeah. Something to do with magic? No. Chart of the elements.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition.
Okay.
Astral, the active. Umbral, the passive.
Okay.
As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the self-same forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. It was only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the two forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
Right. I was gonna say, doesn't Umbral usually relate with darkness and Astral usually relate with light? Because if I remember, a lot of RPGs usually go with that. And also, I remember in the beginning of this game, they usually was associating with those in different ways like that. And it makes sense why in this world it's kind of separated differently, like kind of, I forgot what he got, swapped out.
Is indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that.
Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged.
Let's do this.
We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmek.
Let me guess, in that
Speaking
castle?
of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leergear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be up there.
To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation.
Oh, really? Well, we could have really used you, like, I don't know, like 15 minutes ago?
Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Nice. It's nice to have another guy to join the party. We will be much blustered for Yuri Andre's company. Oh yeah, I love having him with us. Let's go ahead and bring everybody with us as a party and doing everything together. I love that whole idea. Oh, we got options for something? Let's see. Direct hit. Let me do this one since I am a Dark Knight. I'm gonna need that. Okay. My friend, here I speak of the task at hand. There is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of my appearance? Did you take up astrology? Did you lose weight? I didn't recognize you at first. I'll say, did you take up astrology? Indeed, though the night be lost, behold, beyond the shroud of blinding light, doubt not, but the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself as their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with the adequate grounding in heart. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our tasks. As I did mention, if we are to enter the Gaia, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of the hens that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, San, I abide thee to obtain that which will please their eyes. And these parts there abideth vile kin known for the beauteous wings. The hawker, I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. I'm sorry if I'm sucking on reading today. I couldn't remember what the dive was because I haven't done it in such a long time. Let's go ahead and grab that. We need 4 of them. Let's see. Should be another one somewhere. There's one up there. This place looks beautiful underwater. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. Like, the place in Stormblood was looking nice underwater, but it didn't look anywhere close as good as this. Because look at that. Man. Oh, Memphilia. Oh, no need to worry about me. I'm quite familiar with the manor. During our wanderings, Thancred and I often returned here. It's where I imbued his ammunition. Oh. So she, like, enchants his ammunition and stuff. Wait, am I supposed to plant these inside? I think I'm supposed to plant them inside. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return of noon, upon which I shall ready all the items for the presentation. Pray, take thine ease meanwhile. Okay, cool.
Tis done. The Pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts.
Alright, cool. Sure hope so.
Lest I forget.
Oh, it's
Orosite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies.
the Asians.
Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Asian's essence.
Right. But man, his friend was caught up in that, but...
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
That's nice, and she likes it.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me, which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
It's so interesting seeing Minfilia being so childlike. Even though it's kind of like a different Minfilia. But interesting knowing about Thancred right there.
Hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
What? You talking about Heidelin?
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life.
Yeah. That's pretty sad right there. And deep.
I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
Oh.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
Dang. Oh, that's 1.0.
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here.
curious where this is gonna go.
Minfilia, wait!
And she's gone.
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things, where we came from, what we fight for, but of that day, I have not spoken.
Yeah, how do you want this to end? No answer, huh?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate.
He's unsure of how he
The
wanted to
question
end.
remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
Dang, I'm sorry, Thancred, but that's a whole lot to think about.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Lida Loran. Thancred, I hope you can come to a pretty good decision when it comes. I like that he's playing it cool around her, though. That's good that we're playing it cool around her. Because, dang, man. That's tough. You either get to choose to have the Minfilia you know and love, or this new girl that hasn't had a life before, that seems so innocent and wants a life. Does she get to have the life? But you have to choose between the two? Daggone, man. That's tough. I want to talk to everybody before we go, so... Minfilia. I dare not ask what happened in our absences. Oh, yeah. When you have a moment, be sure to show your appreciation to the twins. They've endured a great deal on our behalf. Yeah, I definitely will do that. Thank the gods you arrived when you did. Any later, and I don't think I would have been able to live it down. She would have been extremely angry at us. You couldn't have returned at a better time. The Pixies had just decided that it would be amusing to have Alize and I exchange outfits. Seriously? Just because they're twins? That's stupid. As much as I should like to savor the reunion with Master Alphino and Mistress Alize, it must wait. I have taken the liberty of presenting our gifts unto the Pixies. Let us see how well they are received. Alright, well, let's see. Hopefully it goes well. We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely began playing with the twins. Oh, I bet. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits, those daggone biscuits won't last a day. And the wings, oh man, them hot wings were... Yo... Alright, let me stop. I said hot wings. And the hot wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and a fey custom to return to Jester. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Oh boy. Well, let me get some of that grilled rail and tell me about your light warden if you don't. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about fluff dialogue. There we go. The key to the castle. Hot wings. Oh my gosh. Yeah, give me information. So what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? Nah, not money. We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Lai Gai. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. I think we're good. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. Just give me the key. Give me the key and let's go. You clearly been busy, Oriange. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? The whole gang's coming back together. So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titiana. Oh. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. Oh, so he got infected with the light, and that's what made him become the next Light Warden. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. I'm sorry about your king. Now they're king only in name, not remains of the wise, and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4 and moved each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. Let me guess, we gotta get those keys. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. Yeah, we gotta find the other ones. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you've most certainly gone to your deaths, we thought we should at least try. That way we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the froth, and the stone scepter with the no mule, and the crystal shoes are with their armoro. Good luck finding them all. Really? The facts thus disclosed confirm mine only understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. Life before us. First, let us hide the lake. There is claimed that the shell crown from the froth. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. Hopefully, it's a lot more easier and less tasking doing. Like I don't mind the setup to some of these things, but just don't make me have to do a lot of setup, please. That's all I ask. Oh, where is everybody? I want to think. Oh, there they go, right there. I was like, I want to think maybe that little path right there is probably them. And yes, it is. Untouchable gate. Okay, well, Memphilia. I was taught never to talk to the father under any circumstances. Are you sure this is a good idea? During our sojourns in El Meg, we avoided the lake at all costs. Let that suffice to warn you of its dangers. Through the gate lieth the domain of the froth. Okay, cool. What a lot of leafmen. Yeah, those are people. I was about to say the froth couldn't be any more unreasonable than the pixies, but this is just asking for trouble. Yeah, it kinda is. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the froth are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. Yeah? Oh, I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Arianje? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expedient to walk upon the surface by means of water. He can't swim. You too, Arianje? That you should be a kindred spirit? Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, 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 aren't we a lovely lot? And you have already entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals. What a treat. Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To the end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, of course. If you may have it, you shall have it. Wait, seriously? Just like that? What do you want from us? Oh, no need to be suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us at all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we froth, it's over before it began. And we couldn't care less of what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make most of you. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain, Dome Meg. In your tongue, it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, right? Yes. And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Oh. The Duty Founder has updated with the new regulations. Oh, sweet. So here's the dungeon. Cool. Let's do this. I've been waiting. Small talk. They desire sport. It seems safe to say we must proceed fully prepared. I take sport over pixie chores. Let's give the froth what they want. 'Twas never like to be simple, hard though it may seem to believe. The froth love of games surpass even that of the pixies. And in the names of their games, full many men have drowned. We must need to take all care if we are to avoid meeting a watery end. When we solely forth, allow me to lead the Von. Bearing the brute is my specialty these days. While I was in Imperial territory, I learned how to wield a gunblade, but I subsequently let my skills go to rust for wanted the ability to replenish my own ammunition. When I decided to rescue Minfilia, however, I knew I needed a more defensive minded style, so I placed a special order on the Crystallian Mean, and the rest is history. I can fight too. I promise I won't be a burden. Okay, cool. We will definitely do that. Let me see something real quick. Form a party. Ah, I see. Okay. I definitely want to have Thancred with us. Would it let me still do it? Oh no, insignificant level. What level do I need to be? 73, well, 375. Man. Well, I really want to do one with Thancred. After the stream, and then like I got up early today, try to work on a little bit of stuff I looked over the footage, didn't think it was good enough to consider it an episode. So here we are again. I got this recording as well going. But here we are again. And we're going to continue part 7 into this. I did grind a little bit, but it was not enough to get my other classes going. So let me go ahead and transition over to the gameplay real quick. So yeah, here we are right now. And to be honest, like, I still kind of wish I was able to do a little bit more. But, you know, I'm just going to do whatever I can at the current moment. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this started. Form a party. So, sorry, Thancred, I want you to be in the group, but you're not going to be able to be in it this time. So, yeah. I think the only two people we're going to be switching out mainly is going to be Memphilia and Yoyanje. And them two are going to be in it. Thancred and Alphino, you guys will have your chance again later. But right now, let's just do this. So, alright, I'm excited to see what this dungeon's like. And I wonder if the music is going to be as good as the last dungeon. The last dungeon had amazing music. Oh, this is an interesting looking place. Don Meg. Kind of gives that Christmassy vibe music to it, but also like that fantasy forest-like. I don't know. That's just some of my thoughts when I get out of it. Oh yeah, let me... it feels like being in a dream, yet the dangers of the dream are very real. Be not distracted by its beauty. Water is love, water is life. Drink up, ye parched souls. Alice, a froth, and it's watering the plants. Up, and they're fighting us. Oh yeah, I gotta get back in my motion. Oh, I see. She's a ninja. That's cute. That's taken up after Thancred, because Thancred was a ninja before this expansion. And I really like the lore behind Thancred, finding out that he doesn't have any way to conjure any ether in this world. But I didn't even know that their bodies were left behind. I thought their whole entire being was transported. But I guess not. But how did they get here then? I don't know. I gotta look into that a little bit more, because I thought that our bodies were transferred, but the way that Thancred was talking, our bodies didn't get transferred. Cool. Yeah, the way Thancred was talking, our bodies didn't get transferred to this new world. A lot of the enemies here are very tanky. What's going on with you? The heck was that thing? Yoyanje's going off. I might skip some of these fights. Just to, or not skip, but cut down some of these fights just so that it can make the dungeon go by faster, because these enemies are beefy, dude. They got a lot of life. Okay, we gotta speed this up in some type of way. And there we go. Alright, cool. Let's keep going. Uh-oh, looks like we have a boss right here. Our guest. What did he say? Oh, our guests have arrived. That their chieftain should personally stand in our way. Okay, interesting. Alright, so this guy wants a fight. Let's do it. And the epic music come on for a frog. For a frog. We're going epic on a frog. Going epic on a frog. And he's got some damage. Okay. Oh, that was totally my fault. I didn't see that until the last minute. Okay, it would be nice if I don't get tossed around like that. Oh, dang. The AoE on that was crazy. Okay, come on, Frog. Are you trying to go? I wasn't expecting it to do that much damage for real. Well, I didn't expect it to spread like that. Let's see if I can pop that on him while he's sitting there. Get some continuous damage on him at least. Oh my gosh. The AoE on that. It spreads further than I thought. Jeez Louise, how do you dodge that if it... The AoE on it was insane. It still hits you even if... Daggone. I don't know where I'm getting wrong on that. I'm trying to dodge. And I'm looking at the areas where they're hitting at, but... Man, they're still getting me. Come on, come in the center of this. There we go. Good job. Oh, the circle of defending. Okay. Do keep... Off it goes. Hold on, I want to read all this. Only yes, we smashed you to the pieces. Bravo, bravo, very impressive. Do keep up the fine from form the rest of the way. Off it goes. It seems we must do more to earn the crown. To it seem our trials do continue. Yeah. Onward, my friends. Onward, your prizes. Oh man, that was... They are extremely... Oh dear, it seemed I dropped a wasp nest. How very clumsy of me. Oh sure, you were clumsy alright. Wait, I thought we were supposed to be underwater. Oh, never mind. I guess we're not underwater anymore. Oh, dang, Yoriandre sound like he's getting ready to summon the biggest monster ever. Oh, there's only one here, so we can just wail at him. Nice. Let's go. There goes a ring. My apologies. By accident do happen. But accidents do happen? Oh, crap, man. You did that on purpose, my man. And you know what you're doing. Either I'm doing very little damage, or... Goodness gracious, this guy's got some... beefy defense. I wonder how Thancred would have done in this position. Oh, I'll find out later. I will find out later. What is that, like some tree dinosaur? Curious, yonder creature doeth resemble a growl that they recreated a legend. Is that it? I guess. I don't know. Maybe. They're kicking in boss music. Oh, he got bigger. I was like, I don't know if I need to worry about those other enemies, or should I just keep on wailing at the boss? A little bit more MP. Bring up some defense. You know what? Yeah, pop that real quick on him. Oh, this prevents him from getting big, right? Or so I thought. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the mechanics. We got you. I noticed that he wasn't getting out, so I wanted to go get him real quick. Oh, shoot. Oh, as soon as I put up another defense. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, pretty. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're walking on water too. A palace of water. It's like something out of a fairy tale. Yeah, it does look like it. And the fact that we're walking on water going towards it too, so that's interesting in itself. Welcome to our humble palace. Keep running, you're almost there. What the heck? That way, the crown's that way. Okay, it's definitely not gonna be this easy. Especially since they're over here like, hey, here it is! The crown, we found it! Oh, it's fake. You just gotta be going. We gotta keep going. Okay, I think there's 2 separate paths that we're gonna have to take, so once we finish him, I need to see which path we're gonna need to take. Oh, or there's only one. Okay. Well, I could have looked at the map and it told me. I wonder if I can bring them over here. Can AI companions handle a pool? I don't know. Let's see. Alright, big guy. Let's take him out. Oh, Casper wannabe. Yeah, go on and die. That was a very dramatic death animation. Oh, we gotta do it with 2 of them now. With a little Foss. Okay, you think you could take us all on? Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I said y'all ready. Y'all ready for this? Alright, let's go for it. Let's do it. Alright, there's one thing I do gotta say about the AI companions. They kind of sit there whenever the enemy is getting ready to do something. I'm like, yo, that's time we can use to take out the enemy. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Here's the boss. Let's see what this boss gets. Is he worthy to take us on or not? Oh, he actually looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, man, I see you looking good. Let me take a look at him real quick. Just a little bit closer look at him. Okay, and we got this boss theme going. Y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all ready. Let's do this. That's a nice illusion, but you can't fool us. Yeah. Oh, look away. Oh, wait. I thought I'd look away. Oh. Well, what am I, first off? What is that? Oh, never mind. Okay, get back to focus. I was like, what is that? But, yeah, I thought I looked away on that attack, but oh well. I could probably knock him out of it. How about a change? We're supposed to cross this? I guess. Oh, there goes Alize. Oh, come on now. We know this is... Oh! Midfilia taking her time. Yorianje and Alize are already there. That means I need to get there too. Wow. Wow. And it's gone. Okay, cool. Well, good job, Alize and Uyanje, because I certainly was not being a good leader right there. Shade of Fear. Oh my gosh. I bet Thancred would have made it through that too with no problem. I like that Minfilia was kind of taking her time. That was cute. Yeah, nice illusion, man, but it's definitely not good enough. I'm trying to focus now. Oh, look away, look away. Aha! Not this time. This is actually a pretty cool fight. Oh my gosh, you're just gonna spam the same thing? You're not gonna try to attack with any other way? Oh. There you go. You're almost done now. You're finished. Yeah. There we go. You were a cool boss. I'll give you that. Thancred and Alpha Noah running up. Let's see. Uyanje, you have anything to say? Their mastery over glamours is truly astonishing. Is it over? I dare say they had their fill of sport. Time to collect our prize. Phew, we did it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Alright everybody, group picture. Looking good. Let's get on out of here. Oh, that's a red mage. Nice. I really like that dungeon. That was a really cool dungeon. The last half of it definitely made it so much better.
Wilford!
Oh, you do not hold back.
Yeah.
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
Oh, yeah.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is. The relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes. Ah, but you, my friend,
You are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Yeah, like, what do you mean?
More? I want to see more of him.
Oh, they want me to keep on putting on the show.
Yes! Yes! I could watch it forever!
Yes! Oh
Why
no.
don't we just make him one of us?
What? No thanks.
One of us.
I think we need to get that crown and dip. Uh-oh, he's smiling.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
What the heck? No, I don't agree to that. That's not what we had our terms. Yo, I am willing to fight our way out if we have to.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you! Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can. I'm sure you had your reasons, but the first rule of dealing with the Fwath is do not deal with the Fwath. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering.
Yeah, I was.
They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Interesting. I was wondering where everybody else was, but also that underwater city that I was looking at, I figured there was some story to it, but dang, it's all the drowned people and they all became the froth? This story is definitely getting better and better by the minute. I think I see everybody right there. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldn't only endanger thyself. I pity thee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Son. Yep, I'm right here, okay. No worries about me. I was worried about you guys, really. Dear gods, were it not for Sir Raban's blessing, but I need not labor the point. I'm glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Yeah. Have you any idea how worried we were? We washed up on the shore only to find you weren't with us. Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The froth kept that part of the bargain at least. Well, there weren't certain twists and turns. Our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Oh, really? You're actually worried about us. So even, is something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to El Meg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Umarian army at it, I guess. Meaning we can play with them? Yeah, sure, if you like, go for it. As much as you like, but just be sure I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphinaud is coming in, Alize would be there too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Alright, just remember we're not your playmates this time. That's cute. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in our hands. In your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. It's fine, defeating the Light Warden would always have fallen to me. Yeah, I would say don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Indeed you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friend. If only I hadn't been caught. If it is indeed a Umarian army, we may soon have content with Rajit again, which may prove problematic, even for you. Yeah, true. Well, let's do this. With our enemies fast approaching, time is the essence. We must need accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of relics, the new Mao are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Sure, let's do it. And there he is. I wonder, is there any... Oh, come on. What's up with that? Oh, stop. There we go. I was like, what's up with that? It was like locking on and I was drifting and stuff. You know, I want to see something real quick. I got... Nope, still not better gear. Past yonder cliff lieth Playful, home of New Mao. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Alrighty. Let's get going. What the heck is that? It's like half spider, half... That's some freaky stuff right there. Yeah, I want to fight it because I'm like, yo, what the heck is this thing? If the path striketh thee as perpetuous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. I really don't like the way he talks sometimes. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley in whose midst thrived the city of Vobert. 'Twas only when the froth came in the wake of the flood that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tend their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fae folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world that it should have been allowed to rise up and unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Memphilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemed only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though. Such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the blight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can save. The coming struggle promised to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha, mortals, just as we thought. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we would come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lavran. My apologies. But we are in some haste. Mayhap another day? Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten your way. On your way. Hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee. What the heck? Oh no. Did they just set us up? You've got to be kidding me. Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the same trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak. 'Tis called a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk. I'll buy it briefly. Well. What are they, racing or something? Oh, they must be getting ready for another mount train. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee, and thee alone. Be not attempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must need to be swift. Wait, do I just... come on. I don't want to fight. Why are you trying to fight? Come out, come out. Wherever you are, go on somewhere. What should we do when we find them? We send them flying, teehee. Okay, almost there. Any moment now. Are you gonna say anything? Nope. I don't want to fight, dude. Go on somewhere. Okay, the pixies leave and then disappointed on their face. Head to the destination. Cool. Alright, here's everybody. Or Minfilia and Thancred. Oh yeah, that's right. We lost sight of you. Is everything alright? Yeah, everything's fine. I assume you were right behind us. What took you so long? Well, we had an issue with some pixies. I see, yes. I say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. And other good news, the new Miao village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Oh, this is a cool looking place. Not what I was expecting. Hi. Mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. Yeah, did not mean to scare anybody. I thought you said the new Miao were men's best friends. The poor thing was besides itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. To have so many mortals appear at once. Uh-oh. It's more excitement than we can bear. What? Greetings, Elder One. I cannot say those words. It had been a while. Pray forgive my brevity. Brevity? But time is against us. We are to come to borrow the stone sculpture of the new Mall. The stone sculpture? Then you mean to lift the seal over Gaia? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be free. None will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, we now have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were captured by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Tatiana. No one will come to harm. Just hand over the... we will defeat it. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. We'll take care of it. But then you'll become only another Light Warden. It changes nothing. No. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this man is possessed not only the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable and means to resist the resulted corruption. Indeed, he have already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but the harboreth of the selfsame desire to see the Sin Eaters eliminate as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you said, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon unless we want to debate this with the Umarian army. Yeah. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over in acquiescence to our requests. But even now, a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightest fetch us the sculpture while there is yet time to use. Roll over? A fetch? Ah! You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless? It's unfair, I tell you. Gosh, you people are a little bit uncooperative. In happier times, it was our honor to assist immortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. I mean, we are saving your world, people. What much more do you need? We're saving your world. Okay, come on. Since the kingdom of Obant fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift as an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while, and bestow upon us as your patronage. And is this an exchange agreeable? Yeah, sure, I guess. We're not gonna take too much time, though. Okay, I'm attuning to this before anything else. Matter of fact, I could probably talk to some people while I'm at. Urianger. Though the normal may appear placid and inexplicable, be fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such as which saith the payment must precisely benefit the service, be it an item or task. Have care thou givest neither more nor less than what is requested. Yeah. Well, enough to be served. The question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. Yeah, true. Memphilia, I know you're probably talking to somebody. Memphilia. Oh, there she is. Way over here. I'm probably gonna have to run it. I hear an ether current. I heard it. Cool. What do I need help with? Nice. Okay, let me run back over here real quick just to remind myself. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good on that one. Of course, we had to split part 7 into 2 parts. I'm gonna combine them all together. I feel like this part might be a lot longer episode, so sorry if it has been a longer episode and all that for my YouTube folks. But, you know, there was a whole lot that I... Anyways, after 2 days of spending on this, I still enjoying the story. Dungeons are getting better and better as we go and all that. Hope you all enjoyed this episode of Shadowbringers, and if you checked into the stream, awesome, thank you very much. If you're watching this on YouTube and still watching this, thank you very much for all you who are watching this on YouTube. You guys are amazing, and you're very great. But, yeah, I hope to see y'all in the next episode, and we'll see where this story takes us. I'm very curious to see where it goes, and I am definitely seeing how a lot of people are liking Shadowbringers. Definitely seeing it. But other than that, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out now.